Oh, Crypto Nation! What's going on? It is this glorious Friday the 13th. Weet. Ooh. And we got some of my home doges here. We got Gundy and Crypto Mikhail. Yo. Hey, don't be showing everybody
I'm back.
Don't show everybody your IQ now. Come on.
Oh, no, it's 2 then. That's total IQ. Total.
Right. Too funny. Honey.
Dang. There it goes. I was like, it'll focus, bitch.
Right.
What up? I'm back.
And Helpful's not going to be making. He's like, oh shit, I'm already at work.
Bro, how you gonna already be at work?
I don't know.
Just kidding. You're awesome, dude.
And we got some of the awesome peoples in his house. We got Nefarious. We got Mr. Anderson, who should be on his way home.
Ooh.
Better drive safely.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Got Shink Diesel. Yo, Yashnik. Got the Yashnik, eh?
Wearing that hoodie for you, Yashnik.
Oh.
I love
Oh,
it.
geez.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. I kind of love this hoodie. It's really comfy.
Owen? Does everybody ask you what Owen is?
I haven't had anybody ask me yet.
No?
No, I mean, it looks like weird shapes.
It looks cool. They're just like, they're like, it's probably some stupid shit. He looks stupid.
Right. Look stupid in that stupid hoodie. No,
Stupid.
Hey.
Stupid.
I said just kidding.
Only I can say I look stupid. The moment you say I look stupid, it's an insult.
That's why I said just kidding. I followed it up. It's like sitting there saying I love you, no homo. You know, it works the same way, dude.
It does work the same way. You're wrong.
Oh, we have different rules now, huh?
The consensus is wrong.
Boo.
I demand bigger blocks. Bigger blocks will solve the problem.
You can keep your big blocks up
Big
over
blocks.
there.
Shoot.
I mean, the big blocks are going to fork regardless. Apparently that's the thing.
Just like the votes, right? They're gonna fork by themselves too, right?
Just so happens when it hits 3%, it goes a different direction.
Ending pieces. They hate it when mom and dad are fighting. But the question is, who is mom and who is dad?
Oh, jeez.
That's the question.
Oh, jeez.
I wear the big boy pants. These big boy pants. Oh yeah.
Both of them.
Hey, I can do it both of the waist here too.
Oh.
Now you gotta do it with the other hand because it'd be more sensual.
Ooh.
No, you got to put it back where it was. Because no.
I'll just leave it there all stream. How about
Right
that?
on the crotch. You gotta put it right on the crotch.
This way the circle remains unbroken.
We need Chris in here so it's not like a circle triangle.
Right.
Circle triangle. Should we be passing a biscuit? What's going on?
Off the rails, right off the bat.
He says, wow, that's a start. Yeah, that's a start of an FA Friday for you.
Had to put the disclaimer in there real fast.
This is why we post that it's not rated for kids.
No, never.
Oh, dude, the disclaimer. That's the first time I've seen it.
This is my
first Friday, fully back in like a couple weeks now. So yeah, that's the first time I've seen that. That's new. I remember voting on it, but I haven't seen it yet. Watching it over here in the screen, the other computer because I lost the monitor during all of that. She says it needs a sound. Yeah, we're working on that.
Right, working.
When that happens, when that comes up, I think we're gonna insert Chris's voice into there and do his normal.
His normal announcement.
His announcement, voice. So it's a work in progress.
Right.
Everything takes a little bit of time.
Oh yeah.
So.
But we get the like little sneak previews of it.
Yeah.
Little toss something in. You know, you could almost toss in something like this too. It was being laggy.
Guess he's nothing. Oh yeah, I like that one. That one's cool. I enjoy that one.
So much niceness.
Yeah. I like that one. What up, Jay? Hope you're feeling good, buddy.
Right.
He goes, that was sick. You came in the perfect time for that, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Speaking of sick.
Right.
That guy is sick.
I hope your little one
Jay.
is doing good. We are now looking for a new resident trader.
Taking applications.
We were taking in
Oh my
applications.
gosh.
COVID's is a death sentence, I thought.
Yeah.
It's the flu. Get out of here with that. Just because I'm down. Just worry about my kids. Yeah, I get you, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not feeling great, and then your kid is like super sick, so it's hard for you to like take care of that kid whenever you're down yourself.
No good.
Can't like take care of your kid if you're not okay, so it's kind of a hard situation. Luckily, you know, you got family and a wife and people to help you, so that helps. He says, I will be okay. Good.
You better be.
You fucking better be.
Jesus.
I'm not to replace you.
Yeah, right?
That'd be terrible.
Can you?
I don't have to like go through all that again.
Right,
Everybody thinks they're
you're like,
good at TA. You know?
Everybody, man, but not like everybody's like actually good at it though. You know what I mean? So it's like it's hard to get good workers these days. You know what I mean?
It's super awkward.
Yeah, the awkward phase.
I know. And we gotta, it's like whenever you get a new job, you don't know who to joke around with, or what's even cool to joke around with. I mean, you just gotta feel everybody out all over again, and then the first time you crack a joke, you see everybody just stare at you and be like, "Oh man, I'm gonna get fired."
It's funny you say that because I just had my first week of a new job this week.
Oh snaps!
So yeah, I'm getting all those feels.
Nice.
Right? You're like, man, do I show them that I am the meme master over there?
Do I show them how funny I am, or do I just play it safe?
Or do I just tell them I hate, the system and I want to burn it all down? I don't know.
And then when you do your Zoom meetings, are you able to play with all the little different things? Is it cool?
You're like, what the hell are you doing, dude?
You're like, that's
What
not
is that?
professional, dude.
Yeah, no, I usually use the beach drone flyovers for Zoom meetings. Because everybody, like, I've had so many people stop like in the middle and be like, can you change that? I haven't been paying attention for the past 15 minutes and I really need you to get that off of your screen.
Right.
I was like,
Max.
come on, man.
Everybody's Max Shink, Yashik's telling Jay all the best and getting better. Jay says, thanks, fellas. He appreciates it. Shink says, don't get rid of Jay. I like that guy. we don't want to get rid of him. So that's what we're saying.
Right? It's mad awkward.
It's mad awkward, and he's like mad. He's like mad good at what he does. And he's mad cool at the same time.
And then
he likes
Gandhi's got
Bitcoin.
the mad light over there.
You know what I mean? He likes Bitcoin, so that's like a big plus. And he loves
mad.
memes, and he doesn't like Ripple.
Right? He doesn't like Ripple. He doesn't like Hex.
Doesn't
like,
make conversations weird.
I know, right?
When they're like, "Hey, did you buy Ripple?" No. What kind of question is that? Why would you ask that?
He's like, well, I was just making sure that you didn't. That's all. This was a safety check.
That's when you know he's a good friend.
Right.
When he's like, "Oh, good. I'm just making sure you didn't buy it."
It's like all those
It's a
people
scam.
who buy Hex. Please don't. Please.
Why
Don't.
not? It's such a good product.
Why not, man?
Right. We all
wrong with you?
want
It's
to
not
bring.
a project. It's a product.
Yeah.
Remember that. That
Right.
is the big difference. It is not a project. It is a product.
Right. Where the only thing that it's good for is to drop your ETH into their address that they say is safe, and it's locked up in an Ethereum address in a smart contract that has no back doors on a centrally planned program with
doesn't have access to the wallet.
Where the only thing that it's good for is staking for interest, because they're trying to give the bank's interest to you, but where are they getting their interest? That's a Ponzi. That means the early...
It sounds like a scam.
Right, that means...
These days, a scam?
I think so. Ponzi
scam. I think that's
because
what it sounds like.
You need money inflow, and the only way that Hex has money inflow is when new buyers deposit Ethereum into their address so that it can pay more interest. That's a compound, multi-level marketing Ponzi scam. But don't worry, their website says it's not. Their website, their Hex website made sure to say that it's not a Ponzi scheme and it's not multi-level marketing. It's none of these things. And you know, if you want to date a French model, find him on the internet, and he'll be like, oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui, I'm French.
Oui, oui. Si, si. Here's my PP.
Crazy.
Gotta love it.
Where's the Friday captain at?
I've been trolling people on the on the toxic Twitter on Hex.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God, it's hilarious.
It's getting so bad out there, I know, guys.
I can't even use Twitter.
Yeah, I'm trying to refrain from all that stuff. It's
I've
toxic right now.
I've been just like in full troll mode on toxic Twitter, because you have everybody, oh my God, I'm losing my mind over the elections, and I don't care. And I will sit there, and it's like, and people don't realize I get triggered when I see you shit posting the same thing over and over and over again. Eventually, I'm gonna start trolling you, whether I believe you or not, whether I 100% agree with you or not. Don't care.
Yeah. It's like, come on, man. What you doing?
Come on, man. Why you gotta be like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin.
So I don't know. Is anybody keeping up with the hard fork that's going on right now?
With B Trash.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I don't even have any of that crap, so I don't care.
Some people do. So I want everybody that is in the community to be aware that is going on.
Right.
You know, just for the sake of the community, because I know someone asked the other day. I think it was either in the Family Mind Discord or no, it was in the DCA Discord. They were asking about that. So, anybody else keeping up on that? What's going on? How's it?
Well, they've found a bug in the code
already.
Whose code?
Like already or previously. And that's why they.
That's some of the reasons that they're doing the fork. Yep.
I got you.
Well, at least they're trying to rectify it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if that actually solves it, we know how some projects don't. They like to fork, but it doesn't ever really solve the issue.
Right.
It just temporarily, band-aids it. Shane says, I gave your mother the hard fork.
Suck it, Trebek.
Gross. Don't.
That was a good one.
Yes. Nick is like, hey, Trebek's from his hometown. That's kind of cool. Actually.
Maybe. Potentially. It's potentially a cool thing.
Hey, it's like my my mother actually went to school with Larry Bird.
The Bird?
Oh yeah. Before he was like all famous.
And super lanky, probably.
Oh yeah, I think he was like a year or two in front of my mother's graduating class. Helpful crypto miner, don't be in us while you're at work. If you're in us at work, you should be turning it off.
You shouldn't be on your phone then.
Right. Does your boss know your phone's on?
Yeah. You're supposed to be working, sir.
Trying to scroll up the news to see if I can find something about the fork and how it's going. I haven't found anything yet. Only thing that I found right now
Don't even say it.
is that
But what's even funnier though is that
I'm on lunch break.
Yeah.
Okay, well then hurry up and eat your lunch and get back to work.
right.
Yeah.
You're taking too long.
Yeah.
Right.
So I guess Binance launched an Ethereum mining pool
Oh wow. I didn't
for
I
a
missed that one.
0.5% fee. I mean, that's
Starting.
totally
Trying to gain some
totally
market capture, are they?
like a mining situation. But scrolling up, that was the first news that popped up on the bot this morning. So yeah, that's interesting. And they have Bitcoin too.
Oh, and talking about Ethereum, you know, data
It's not- yeah,
data
it is nice
suggests that
fees.
$560 Ethereum price won't happen.
I have seen that too.
It all depends. To me, that all depends on how if they actually get the test net filled with enough stakers. Locking up that much Ethereum into their network would pump the price, but then you'd have potentially people
Crashes.
that will sell the moment that happens.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like Yashik
Don't hate the
said,
player, hate
though,
the game, you know?
you know, like Yashik said, Hive on pool is still 0%. So if you want to like mine with Hive on pool, which is Hive OS's their own pool, it's 0%. Which, if you want to like not pay for Hive and you have more than 3 rigs, just mine with their pool because it's 0% and it won't charge you. But if you mine with, I think it's like with those 3 rigs to a different Ethereum pool, they'll charge you.
Right.
So.
Man, you're crazy.
Always been kind of hit or miss about Hive on pool situation. But since kind of Hive like put out that whole, well, if you want to mine Ethereum, you have to mine it on our pool. Otherwise, you're going to pay for the service completely.
Yep.
So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Or you do what I did, which is multiple accounts.
Dun dun dun. This is not advice of any kind.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Wish I could do like the dial-up sound. That'd be so appropriate right now.
Right.
We're sorry. Please hang up and try again.
Please try again. I heard that for the first time the other day. I called someone's phone and it gave me that at the end, and I was like, "What? What year do we live in? I haven't heard that in years." I was like, "Sorry, the number you're trying to reach is not in service right now. Please try again later." And I was like, "What?" And it gave like that whole weird tone. I was like, "That's so strange."
Yeah, man, they're testing your network, probably.
I don't know. I wasn't at home, but yeah, maybe. It was weird. Haven't heard it in years.
I know.
It's like calling businesses. It's like calling businesses when the fax machine was running. And and you couldn't get through. Like,
that's the only number they give out, and they leave the fax machine on 24 hours a day.
Oh.
We just keep getting blank paper. Yeah, people are calling. Hang on.
He gave out the wrong number.
Or CZ's sitting there coming out. Binance traders find intelligent ways to circumvent the U.S. blocks.
Uh-oh.
That's a good one.
Right. So people are still trading on areas that the U.S. has deemed that the United States citizens should not be investing into because, you know, of course, unless you're a millionaire, you're too dumb to do investments the right way.
Jeez.
You don't have a corporation behind you? Oh, you're a
Buy low and
retard.
sell high is really hard, I know.
I know.
So hard.
Yeah, because like in order to be an accredited investor, you got to show that you're willing to buy at the all-time high so that you can pump your bags up a little bit later. Hey, look, that sounds like all the airlines.
No, not like this.
Yeah. Oh,
Fax and pizza ads all night. Yeah.
Here's their paper for your ads.
tell them to buy Bitcoin.
Just
Buy it at
sign up their fax number for a bunch of ads.
Just constantly say
I
buy
don't know
Bitcoin.
if you guys remember that, but that was pretty big back then when you used to get coupons through your fax machine.
I guess that's before me. Or it was, or maybe it was like during my childhood, and I just wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it had a very short life. Let's just put it that way.
How about
still used,
how about
hey,
BitPay launching crypto payments for businesses?
Yeah, I seen that. Their BitPay send.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a message about that.
Yeah, that one sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's helping companies that don't actually want to hold the crypto but want to utilize the payment structure.
Right.
So,
Which is a good thing.
yeah, it's like 200 and something countries, something like that. What I was reading.
That'll be better than the PayPal, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get people to use it, not just hold it.
Well, you
Correct.
can use it on PayPal, but
that's a catch on that whole situation with the BitPay because the companies technically never hold it.
No,
So
it's gone as soon as you give it to them.
Doesn't really help, the cause, but it does help liquidity, I guess. In a sense, 'cause
volume during the day for sure.
It's constantly going to move. It's always transactions being done. My dog is like,
what the hell, man? I thought somebody was getting busy right next to you.
A dog just appeared out of nowhere, and he was like, I guess I'm thirsty. He awoke from his slumber from somewhere in the house.
Oh, he's getting it over there.
Quit it! You're gonna throw it up. I don't want to clean it up. Please stop. He will, man. Please don't do it.
it's gonna be like Bitcoin and Friends.
Y'all get to hear it live.
Oh man, I
too.
wish I could borrow Satoshis. I would do it all the time. I'd be like, I ain't got no more in me, damn it.
I gotta wait 10 minutes. Hold on.
That's a good one, by the way. If you guys haven't seen Bitcoin and Friends, go check
Yeah,
them out.
that's a good one.
Yes.
It's a good. It's a solid.
It's a
solid
solid
A+.
cartoon. Solid cartoon.
Yeah, but it's not for kids.
No.
There's lots of cartoons out there not for kids. these
Hammer and
days, so-
scorecard. Nothing is off limits. Yeah, you're correct, John Jermaine. Nothing is off limits. Nothing at all. But yeah, so the BitPay thing
Hammer and
is
scorecard.
nice.
John Jermaine, what do you know about Hammer and Scorecard?
Oh snaps! getting some political comments in here now.
Oh man, that's stuff that'll get us banned. You talk about that stuff around here.
No, we'll just have another disclaimer underneath our video again. It's like, wow.
We try to stay on the air, because we can talk about this stuff, but it's gonna
We tried not to get that
good,
that last little ad that they gave us last time about politics because y'all talked about politics. I saw that they talked about it, and then I was like, what are they talking about? And I saw there's a thing at the disclaimer at the bottom. I was like,
shadow banning's fake news, bro.
Real fake news. So I was looking at this. So it was apparently BitPay.
We don't silence anybody in his account.
Just this year alone, they have processed over 100,000 transactions per month.
Wow, that's pretty decent.
And we're at 11 months. So, wow. That's not bad. Good job, BitPay. I mean, I like BitPay. I've used them.
Well, you know, ETH did get up to what, 1,100? It was up there.
Yeah. PayPal's crypto trading went live, apparently.
Yep.
I haven't seen it.
But nothing comes off of their platform.
Yeah, it goes
They
in, but
bought
doesn't
they
leave.
they bought the crypto. They'll allow you to have exposure like Robinhood. They'll let you use it as a payment structure.
Like Cash App. Can you send Bitcoin on Cash App yet?
You can send it off with Cash App.
You can finally do that? That's finally a thing?
I believe so.
The question is PayPal smart enough to hodl that stuff and make money on it?
Think about this though. If you
they better be lending it out and making money on it.
No, if you think of it this way, they bought Bitcoin and they've got all their customers paying for it. They've got free Bitcoin that never comes out of their
stream,
that never comes off of their network. They're hodling, and they've got all the exposure at zero risk.
This also fits the narrative of how the corporations are going to own Bitcoin. So if you have a big Bitcoin bag, you're going to be like corporation level status.
Yeah.
So yeah, get ready. You should have bought it, 6 months ago when it was cheap.
There was a boat and it sailed away.
It's gone and it's gone, and we might not see that low for a long, long time.
So Jay is saying, the fractal, Bitcoin's fractal suggests that ETH is gonna take a huge leg and run higher, I guess.
You're very well.
So I've seen that, but I've seen some people saying that it's not gonna go much above what it already is.
I don't know, man. I think the price of crypto is highly volatile, and it's just going based off the fact of all the political stuff going on right now. And the more it seems to get worse on the political side, the higher Bitcoin seems to go.
Yep.
So I don't know if this is a correlation of how people feel out there for real, or if it's just rich people panicking. Who knows? I don't know.
I think it's rich people panicking.
they're like, they're gonna take all our money, man.
Wait a minute. If this person's president,
they're gonna drain our 401ks.
If this person's president, we need to get out of cash
Yeah.
ASAP.
They're gonna start giving
Socialism
away
takes away our money.
I don't know if the people who voted a certain way are thinking that it's gonna work out for them, but I wish the best for everybody out there. It's gonna be crazy,
right? You have the bottom 1% begging for socialism, and then you got the top 1% going, "What are you, stupid?"
Grab him by the throat and be like, "What are you doing?"
6,000 years. It never worked.
Jay says he's made a killing on DNT on Coinbase.
Oh, snap.
And Shanik Diesel says he goes #slothcoin matters.
Yeah, that's right. Get you guys some sloth coin.
Right.
Sloth
It'll
coin,
it'll slowly pump, right? After it takes a nap.
Steady.
After it takes a nap here and there.
I mean, what is that? Just Doge Lord, Dogecoin Jr. or what?
Dogecoin Jr.
It's Doge that fell
Dollar
asleep.
lube. The lube. And you need the lube for lube life.
Right, lube life coin. It's lube lives matter.
Yeah, LLM.
That was a good one. That was quick.
It's not a party unless the lube life is brought out.
Right.
It's not a party. You don't know a party till the lube life comes out.
That's right.
Ah, too funny, too funny.
Coinbase, isn't Brian the money Caesar best friends?
Czar. You're talking about their chief legal officer that was working with Coinbase. He no longer works with Coinbase. He's now part of the Federal Reserve, working with Muchin. He's friends with Muchin and several other high-profile banking people. And basically, he made it to where he set the groundworks of how Coinbase is able to list all these other coins without being attacked as they were allowing securities coming out. So with that being said, they hired him in because they need to be able to have regulation on the crypto market on a federal level. So he also is one of the people that set out the groundworks that the banks are allowed to actually hold Bitcoin.
What up, little stash? What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Yo.
He says, where can I get my loot for my big Foops coin?
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's a good one, man. How you doing, buddy? That's a good one.
But yeah,
lube life matters.
Right. It's always about the lube lives.
Lube life.
But yeah, I mean, so
very versatile coin.
So Brian, who's the Federal Reserve Comp Controller, is basically setting out the legal framework for all the banks to be able to hold crypto, all the credit card companies to hold crypto. Just know that the Federal Reserve with the government has weaponized the banking institutes. Ooh. Therefore, you hold your keys in there, it's not yours. They can seize it at any time. And make sure that your wallets that touch that garbage, if you ever decide to play with it, goes through mixers and it doesn't touch your main wallet. You will have the dirtiest wallet on the planet. Don't think that the government wouldn't go past dusting your wallet.
Dustin. No bueno.
Oh yeah.
It's a little dust to anybody, right?
Is that the new tracking cookie?
That's what they're gonna do. They will
dust everybody.
Think about this. How do they validate your bank account with let's say PayPal? They make 2 transactions of around 25 cents.
Yeah,
that's
and you
dust.
have to verify the amounts back to them, and then they can confirm it's your account.
Right, which that's a tracking. That's how you track.
Oh yeah.
Yep. John Jermaine says banks holding Bitcoin. Oh, you know it.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ever since they got the clear that they can hold other people's crypto, they're holding crypto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you think all those investment guys that were telling us not to buy it for the past 10 years are don't have any? Then you're sadly mistaken.
Right.
They got way more than anyone will ever know. They're not stupid.
They'll turn the frogs gay. Yeah.
I thought they were.
That's a perfect time for that.
I'm trying to let Caroline Anderson in, and she doesn't want to join fast enough. I hit the button, and then she's too worried about let Doge Lord in.
John Jermaine.
Damn it, Carolyn! I told you.
Oh man. He says the fertilizer runoff into the rivers did turn the frogs gay.
Oh no! Yeah.
That's where the evolution started. They had to evolve to adapt to the fertilizer runoff.
Doge Lord, you need to turn your camera to your
I need to do a lot of things, but if you see right here, this is actually
make sure the camera's off.
In and hit,
make sure the camera's off. We don't want to see that. Lube lives matter.
Put the bottle of Jergens away.
I hit the wrong button. I'm trying to change the virtual background. But no, as you can see right here, I have a computer shell, and behind that is the shell the computer that Gundy sent me.
Ooh.
And yeah, so I've been trying to get it to work. not
Yeah.
with too much luck.
Having some bad
so-
ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I've had
he's
to
struggling.
do a few things. Yeah, so
I think the old beast didn't survive the trip.
yeah. See, this is the one that Gundy sent me right here, right next to one that I have. It's missing like RAM and whatnot. So I was like, hey, you know what? Worst case scenario, maybe I'll see if maybe parts are swappable. But I took a look at the motherboard in this one, and I don't think it's going to be compatible. So yeah, it's been
GPU
fun.
Jesus, you need to like resurrect it, man. Something
Sucks.
is bad.
Yeah.
All bad.
Oh yeah, it's
I might have to help you out with that.
no sticky notes. You didn't see that? There's no sticky notes here. I had to clean the whole fucking area.
Why? What's the PC not doing?
What
Well,
it's supposed to?
Does it even does it even boot to BIOS?
Yeah. The problem is when it boots, it's I don't know, the CMOS battery might be dead, or something happened because every time
Either the batteries are dead or
You boot
in shipping.
and the card doesn't the card's output is corrupted,
yeah,
and the
the
GPU
connector pieces aren't connecting the way they should.
yeah, the GPU light is on too on the motherboard.
Yeah.
Did
And,
it was
plug it and
perfectly-
plug it back in?
Yeah, it was yeah, we spent like 3 hours like trying different configurations and reinstalling like.
Oh yeah,
you know,
I took this thing
everything.
apart and put it back together about 20 times.
Well, the clear CMOS batteries are pretty much the same throughout majority of the motherboards.
yeah, but if they're too old and they're dead, you know, might need to replace them.
Right,
'cause,
right.
yeah, it's like it won't even recognize any input on the PCI Express. You slap a card in there, it's like, I'm just gonna illuminate this light for you.
Oh,
if you
so he
beat-
gets a boot failure.
There's a light on the motherboard for what was it?
It's diagnostic. There's like a
GPU LED.
right.
Well, maybe we got the entire community. Maybe I should just take it apart and put it together now. We'll have everybody
on
give
the
me
live
input
stream.
on how to fix this thing.
Right.
Well, I'll have my
mean-
camera set up like I did for Gundy, like up here
Yeah.
aiming down.
I mean, yeah, I was coaching Chris through pulling all this stuff apart. Like we tried every boot configuration.
Yeah, we
Some
were
of
actually
it would
on for
work
4
and it
hours.
would be all corrupted and wouldn't load and be like it would blue screen and then send you back to the CMOS. I mean the BIOS.
Well, if it's
you know.
booting up to BIOS and it's doing that through the GPU, then it's got a hard drive issue.
Well, that was the problem when he got the computer and tried to run it. It wasn't working. So initially, when we corrected it, the SSD, the boot drive, was unplugged. So he put power to it and tried to boot it without the boot drive in it, because one of the plugs became dislodged, I guess, in shipping. That's how I know they threw this thing across the freaking floor. Because it's there's no way a connector for an SSD is gonna come off of the drive unless you seriously jarred this thing one direction or another.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, he started it without it plugged in, so we have everything plugged back in, and we tried that. Then
we tried moving things around. I actually moved a hard drive.
we
to a
reseated all
different
the
area.
RAM. Yeah, we took the storage drive out and just tried to boot it just on the regular drive, and it didn't like that. We tried, we pulled the CMOS battery, put it back in, same condition.
I gotta close some shit. I am laggy as all hell.
Too many
I look like I'm in a Chinese foreign film.
I don't know.
I
It's
am.
such a weird.
Your father.
It's such like a weird like situation. Like part of me wants like make a bootable Linux like USB drive and see if the computer boots. Like if it doesn't boot, then you have an issue.
Well, we were able to get the display all messed up, and it had like a bunch of
I mean, you showed me that, and it was all like all artifact.
artifact out the ass, but you could still like see what you were doing, kind of. So it was
was-
trying to rebuild Windows, and then it rebooted, and it just It's just
yeah, but if it's going into BIOS, fine. And you get
well, I mean,
you
the
get
display
video
out is always artifact because the GPU LED is on. It's not recognizing it for some reason.
Yeah, it looked like hieroglyphics, like just going up and down the stream.
Is there onboard HDMI on the board?
The Sabertooth 990 FXR2? I don't think so.
Chris, look on the back of the motherboard.
back of the PC
I'm not pulling this fucker apart right now.
I just gotta turn the computer around.
Yeah, you just got to look on the back side of it, where the power gets plugged in.
Here, let me turn this thing.
Oh yeah, it's all the way over there, man.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was the one that was closest.
No, I showed you guys. Here,
I mean, you pointed.
you tell me.
Look, not
Go up some. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no graphics.
No graphics.
Negatory on the graphics.
Not at all.
No.
No, man, that's the way it was back in the day. You had a high-end motherboard. It did not have onboard graphics.
Max says, what's the processor?
3970. Or no, sorry, 8370.
He says, were you able to bring up the event viewer to get any clues? I don't think he ever got into Windows.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
like
Have you unseated?
artifacts on the boot screen.
Have
and
you
it just,
have you?
And then I
take-
get a sad face.
yeah.
And then I get a
the
sad
blue screen
face.
of death comes out and it shuts it down and tries to reboot and then like nothing happens like at all.
Have you tried reseating the processor?
I was thinking that would be a next thing to do, but I don't want to. I
Then
was
he's gotta
thinking
have
that would be
paste.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's pasted up. I fresh pasted it before
It
I
doesn't
sent
matter.
it
As
out.
soon as you separate the cooler, you need new paste.
Do you?
Yeah,
I mean, you should.
you should. That's best practices.
That's only $6.
Technically, it hasn't been. Technically, it hasn't ran since they put it together.
That would expect why it was like sometimes working, sometimes not. Maybe it got jarred, but I mean the cooler on there is pretty tight.
yeah.
Like, I don't see how it would like have it would
The
have
only
to
other
pop
thing
out
I
of
could
pins.
think of would be to get a new graphics card
I mean,
and see if maybe the graphics card is wrong.
the
or-
graphics card was everything was running 5x5 when I sent it, man.
Well, if you change graphics cards and it still has the same issue and that light is still on, then they jarred something hard enough that it's messed up the motherboard. You know?
Oh yeah, I'm filing a claim with the UPS anyway, so
He had it insured. He had
I'm
it
getting my
insured.
$500 insurance back.
Nice.
And then
which is
buy a
more
new-
than that's worth,
And then
so.
buy a new motherboard and GPU.
Yeah,
Right, take the GPU out of the one PC and put it into the. Oh, you don't have enough to make the other PC work. Damn it!
And the only
This is
entire reason I
maybe
have this
not
black and
seated
red one is
right.
because it's black and red, and it was given to me by one of my client's sons. It was his computer, but it's missing everything. Like it literally only has a motherboard, and like
no processor.
I took the thing off, and it was like naked inside. I'm like,
Oh,
damn.
well, you
And
have
the
to
only
show
note
it to us.
The only note that he had, that the computer guy said, was that it has no RAM. It's
Oh,
like, yeah,
well,
it's
yeah.
missing a lot more than that. I think the guy fucking cleaned my computer.
Yashnik says maybe it wasn't seated right. So, I mean, obviously you took the graphics card out, right?
Oh yeah, we reseated everything in the system. Like we did all the DIMMs like twice. Like they said.
Is it a
though,
modular power supply in there?
It's not a mining rig,
half-
Nefarious. You
half
don't need
modular.
So
a.
semi-modular.
I think no, it's not modular at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the old Corsair
John
Corsair
Duray.
800.
Judge me. Sounds like a Linus prank, and you gotta call.
I mean, I was
customer
thinking maybe it
service.
didn't have enough power, but I mean, because power supplies deteriorate every like 5% every year.
Right.
So I mean, like it's an 800, so I probably had it like 5 years. I don't think it would be not enough to start.
But if they kicked it across the floor,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
they're like, "Oh look, that's the top of the semi truck."
It'll fit.
I'm gonna throw it from the back of the truck.
yeah. No, I mean I put a bunch of
Man, you should
stickers on it
see
that
what we
said
used to do
sensitive
at
electronics
at
inside.
the
So
UPS, dude. Oh my
No.
God. If you were to see what we did in UPS,
I used to
you
work
would
seen the
UPS
packaging,
never
dude.
ship anything fragile through them
I
ever
never.
again.
I've seen the packing spots, for FedEx, so I know.
It's bad.
So how I was trained,
Oh, no.
you take an envelope and you flick it at the ceiling of a semi truck so that it hits the ceiling in a semi truck and it's like a frisbee and just shoots into the truck. That's how you get the flat packages up on top without needing a ladder.
Jesus. Wow.
Frisbee.
Oh yeah, the guy that trained me, he took
Shing Jesus, please go on.
the guy sat there and he's like, yeah, you just take these things and he just whips this one package up there and you could hear as it hit. I was like, ooh. He's like,
Fragile
oh,
doesn't mean anything.
he's like, they should have had insurance on it. I was like,
I used to work cages, dude, and you hear people like they would, because you have to be quick, man. All these things come down the chute, and you got to be quick and sort them real fast. And you would hear some people, they'd be like having a bad day, and they would start slinging packages hard, and then you would see that fragile, and you just wham, and you're just like, and they just keep going too. And I'm like, you didn't even stop and hesitate. He just kept going, man.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, screw it. Why?
You're gonna hit it back. You're
Oh,
gonna
yeah, there
hit
was
that bad. You
times
might as well give him a
whenever-
reach around.
Whenever I was sitting there loading up the
I was like, I will
delivery
never
trucks.
send anything through UPS. ever.
Yeah, whenever I was loading up delivery trucks, you'd see the cage come around the corner, boxes half off, crushed around the cage, and you're like, oh, let me just put this, and you set it down, and you just hear
Gotta be
inside
all
the box,
gentle.
you're
You hear it as you pick it up,
pieces
You're
just
like,
falling.
oh.
You're like, oh my god, this guy's gonna be pissed.
this guy's filing a claim.
You say the same thing the other guy said. You should have it insured.
I mean, you gotta feel these guys. They've been watching everybody stay home and get paid, and they still have to go to work every day. It's like the
Ship out all your
truckers, man.
packages.
Don't
You gotta
worry,
respect the truckers too.
you don't get COVIDs from over there. You get it from being at the beach. That's why the beaches are all shut down.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, but
Oh yeah,
you
all
never,
that open air. That's horrible for you.
Right,
never
right.
get-
You need to
never
go
get it at
hang
the
out in
liquor store.
Walmart.
But 6 feet apart. But
Yeah.
you can't be at the
John
beach and have somebody 20 yards away.
No. Dangerous.
John Germain says PC
Here.
mag built a PC and had GPU issues when booting. Turns out the person didn't push the GPU power cables all the way into the modular power supply. So
Oh.
if it is a
not
modular power
modular,
supply,
no.
then go back.
We should have just fucking recorded it so we can stop asking questions. We can just watch the video when you know what the fuck was happening.
Well, it takes a lot longer to do it than explain it, though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's really hard to explain it over like a computer, and
I mean,
not be
we-
able to feel it too.
I mean,
sometimes.
we Zoom called it, bro. You gotta have eyes on the
Hey,
field.
man, Ninja Grasshopper, if you're here, man, you're a testament to this, dude. Like, we sat there with you for ages, and it just the one simple thing, man. And we could have had it in a matter of seconds had we have actually seen it and been able to see it.
Right.
Just,
The RAM not
felt
getting
Yeah, the
Snapped
RAM not
in
being
all-
slotted.
all the way.
That'll do it, man.
Oh yeah.
That'll do it.
Well, I took everything out and put everything back in multiple times. Made sure they were seated well. The only thing I didn't take out was the batteries.
Battery and the CPU
clear-
itself.
Clear the CMOS, pull it from power. That should.
And the motherboard, I didn't take that out.
Yeah, that never comes out. So unless you're replacing it, that is.
The CPU, if you're gonna replace that, go buy some thermal paste. That's
Right.
order it off Amazon. It's like $9.
Yep.
Bad Mobo.
For
It's
a
highly
big-
possible. Yes, Nick. Highly possible.
Yeah, bad. Yeah,
The Mobo probably didn't survive. And
Yeah.
it's an old one. I've had it for a long time, the
Did you put
CPUs
something
live
in
for
there to
quite a while.
support the GPU?
Ooh. John
not
Germain
internally,
said,
no.
I sent a $2,000 laptop to my son-in-law without insurance, and USPS drop kicked that sucker to pieces.
Yep. Yep.
I believe it.
USPS, man.
I believe it.
Good old USPS. They're the best.
Yeah.
Around.
Sorry to hear that. Jeez.
Yeah, man, it's horrible. You almost have to
can't
like
pay people
send-
minimum wage and think they're going to care at the end of the day.
And make
Yeah,
them
well.
work no matter the condition.
Right.
I mean,
They're the only person that doesn't matter the condition. OSHA does not save them.
No.
OSHA will save anybody else, but OSHA
That's-
doesn't save the male people.
That's
No,
like
you
most
gotta
blue
go.
collar work out there, you know. Just because it's raining or snowing outside doesn't mean you don't have to go out there, scrape a car off, pull it in your bay, and work on that motherfucker.
Right.
With the
Hey, is it
working
just me, or is
inside.
the stream coming in grainy to you guys?
Rainy.
It's probably coming in grainy. YouTube's being a turd.
Yeah.
Still.
Well, that was the practice outage, so get ready.
Right.
Hey,
It
did
was at
anybody check and
perfect
see
timing.
if they removed a bunch of political videos?
No, but I'm just gonna say that was the practice outage, and that it's going to happen a lot within most of the major ones. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, the video playback looks amazing on my end.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Looks
having
good on me.
issues.
All right, I got 1080p, 60 frames a second. And I'm
Well, see,
looking
you
at it
guys
through-
to
I'm
me
looking
look
at it
clear,
through YouTube
But
side.
The 10
But
days of
the-
darkness is coming, guys. Watch out.
yeah. Hey, by the way, we have an announcement.
Oh, what is it? A announcement?
Not that announcement.
What?
December
Oh,
12th, right?
no, it's the
Right?
13th, bro. Friday the 13th.
No.
No, we jumped
No?
forward all month. We just went ahead and skipped past Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
Christmas.
Thanksgiving's
Yeah.
canceled. At least
We're
it,
just
at
trying
least
to
it is
get this
in,
year
in,
over with
in
as
Crooked
fast as
Noise.
I know what he's
No,
talking about.
We're
I'm just giving
hosting
him
another
hell.
poker tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, we're hosting another poker
gonna be
tournament.
nice.
Hey guys, one of these. Maybe you can win one of these, but it won't be gray
Ooh,
Or
that,
or
Large.
large.
Right, hopefully there'll be an extra
that,
large
that
this
thing is
time.
so sensual
Gray
looking.
and large.
How's it feel? Is it cottony or
Soft.
polyestery?
Polyester.
Ooh.
It's got thumb holes. The hood is like I've never had one that like this is the hood and it's like they overlap.
Overlapped.
Yeah, it's nice. And it's really deep. It's a real deep hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so you can wear your headphones,
real
man.
deep.
So you
It
can
makes
wear
you
your
look
headphones with it
makes
on.
you look all extra sensual when you have like the mask on. You know, and I have like my gaiter on and then the hood on over the hat. And it's like, oh yeah.
So yeah, we are hosting the Poker Stars tournament with the OAN Aeon community, and we have prizes to give away.
Prizes?
Prizes?
Like a large gray hoodie?
I
man.
know that there are
That would be a solid
hoodies
prize.
involved. There are hoodies involved.
First place. Solid prize.
I know that Doge Lord
Large
is
gray hoodie.
contributing to prizes 1 through 5.
By today, don't delay.
First place to 5th place.
Dojo.com, what?
DogeLord.com.
The official sponsor of DCA Adventure. Don't delay by today.
Don't delay by today. Don't delay by today.
Yeah, just shut up. Come on,
Fine.
bro.
I won't talk about the announcement. Yeah, Schnick.
I think he's talking to me about the large gray hoodie thing.
Don't delay.
I'll never let it go.
You know, John Germain double boxing. Would that work with this?
Gray hoodie, yeah.
Oh.
Gray hoodie.
Ooh, the People's Network.
Hey, look, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's
You
a
got
thing.
yours.
And it does stuff.
And things.
It does stuffs.
Oh, I smell COVIDs on it, man.
Oh, dude. Injected. John Germain, no, it's not a 3090.
39.
Man, this feels like it's a box filled with a lot of helium in there.
Looks like they sat on it, dude. Like,
I know, right? It should have been double box, dude.
Speaking of USPS,
right? Speaking of me sending a USPS.
Oh, no,
there-
just to be clear,
Right,
that
here-
I
here-
shipped that UPS, and
here-
it cost me a lot of money to ship it.
Here's a nice dented box from the
Jeez.
USPS.
good thing there's a lot of
I
foam inside
guaran-
protecting what's
I
inside.
guarantee you, when I sent that, it did not look like that.
Right.
So-
It looks like somebody stepped on this to get to the top.
Or they use it as a seat cushion.
They kicked that bad
They
boy
use that
across
thing as a
the-
seat
across the
cushion.
I know. Look. It's even.
They,
it's
they had a
even
short.
ripped.
They had a short driver. He needed a little boost.
Yeah.
And he must have had a knife in his pocket.
Well, no, that's how you know it when it crossed the room and hit something metal.
Right, he was just like, "Ugh."
See, we're all speaking of it, and
Frisbee
we're all like,
style.
man, look at this package, and you're gonna open up, and it's gonna be like all damaged.
Right.
just because we're talking crap. It's the way life goes.
Oh, did you play the song?
I'm gonna, yeah.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail.
I have no idea if the music's still playing or not.
Hey, we're dancing. We should.
All right, so let's see if it's just helium or COVIDs that comes lifting
Or
out of this
broken.
box, or broken. One
We're
of
broken. It's Gus to go in theme tonight. Is
Is
broken.
it COVIDs?
it might be COVID.
Definitely COVID. I coughed all in that box.
Oh, man.
I tested positive like 4 weeks ago.
Nice.
That's like when I was working on cars back when SARS was out. We were getting Japanese cars from Japan, and I was like, man, I'm letting the air out of these tires. I wonder if there's SARS in there.
It's in the bubble wrap, bro. Remember that whole situation when all that came out? It's in the bubble wrap. That's how they got it to the U.S. was in the bubble wrap.
Yes, Nick says it's Friday the 13th. He's betting broken.
He's betting
Yeah.
broken.
I actually had a good day, so I'm not very superstitious at all.
John Germain's like, I see that dent. What could go wrong?
Right.
Yeah.
At least the
it's full
tape
of ballots.
survived.
Right, the
It's
tape
full
is
of
on there.
ballots.
Good.
Good. I'm glad.
Hey, you know what packages always arrive safe and sound?
Ballots?
The one you get from DogeLord.com.
Ballots.
Oh, dude, I saw a meme today of like, this is how Democrats vote. And it
So
was like,
I got a piece of foam in here that's well scratched.
Nice.
oh, there you go.
Well dented.
Right.
Right, he says lunar eclipse tomorrow. What could go wrong? A lot,
yeah.
apparently. At least it wasn't tonight. That would have been a bad night, man.
Got one of their fancy
And
antennas.
Tanners, you need to get a bigger dong for that thing, bro.
It,
Bigger
doubles,
time.
it looks like it would double as a stylus.
Bigger dong, bigger profits. You know what I
All
mean?
right, so I'm gonna.
I'm looking at that one that you sent me. I'm thinking about it because my score sucks.
It's
we-
$9, man.
We got a power cable going on.
Well scratched. Instead of well used, it's gently used. It's well scratched.
It came with a sticker.
Oh,
it came
worth it.
that adds like an
Maybe.
extra 2% to your ash.
Yeah, if you put it on your car,
Everybody
It- it's
knows
just
that.
like a
adds
Honda.
1 horsepower.
Add a sticker, it goes faster.
Just like RGB,
That's
bro.
right, Chris, you know
RGB
it.
mining rigs hash better. Oof.
So what is it? Is it COVIDs
Does
or
it smell like broken electronics, or can you shake it? Does it sound solid?
Put
It
your tongue
smells
in the
like
port.
this has been on before.
Oh yeah, they all
Totally.
probably tested?
They've all been on before. That's how they're hosted. They have to turn them on to sync them up to the.
I can
The network.
smell it. That this has been on.
Good.
That means it works,
Yeah, that's
or at least
right.
it did when it.
Yeah, who knows who threw it across?
Oh wow, look at that. Even the foam's got a dent in it.
Dang.
Damn.
You know they kicked that bad boy across the
Oh yeah, and then the
it
other
slid
side,
all the way across.
the other
floor
side's
in the
got
shop.
damage on it,
Bounced off of 2 carts.
and it's even
Like,
you can
oh,
see
crap,
that it's been
there it goes.
squished.
Someone go get
Oh,
that.
man.
Thank God that they
Did you just get that today?
no, the yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. It was like 3-day shipping. It's been way longer than 3 days.
Right, it was like
I'm just saying.
I either got it yesterday. No,
Mine
Wednesday. I
usually
got
take
it on
about
Wednesday.
7 to 14 days. so-
Okay. That says Wednesday is closer.
I mean,
Jeez, man.
you got a provision.
Still not 3 days though.
Oh,
It's right on the money.
oh, look at that! I'm gonna do the peel.
Whoa.
Fudge, yeah.
For all you ASMR
Whoa.
fans, that was just for you.
that was violent when it came back and like static to the microphone.
Right, it was.
It was like,
Yeah, snapple crack pop, man.
like one of those aluminum sheets that you like pick up and you hear it like flexing.
Mm.
That's what it sounded
Yeah.
like to me. I was like, jeez.
Like the
Yeti
big ones they used to
microphone.
make thunder
Oh.
sounds.
Yeah, now Gundy has a like an antenna that's like way bigger.
Oh yeah.
So
You gotta put a big dong on that thing. The big dong helps out a lot.
Right.
So, what I was curious about, was, with the dong that you have and the and the dong that everybody else like.
We need the disclaimer right now.
No disclaimer. And the dong that everybody else suggests on the on the Discord, right? Like the external one, even though it's like 3 foot long. And they're both rated at 9 dBi, right? So which dong is really better if they're both rated the same? I mean, obviously one's gonna reach further than the other because
The
it's
rubber
external.
ones usually aren't
The
as
rubber-
good as,
The rubber
like,
dongs aren't as good
yeah.
as like the real flesh dongs.
My giant rubber dong is not as good as like a glass one,
At least it has a vibration setting.
Fiberglass. See, and the
No,
3
they all
foot
run
ones
at
are
900
fiberglass.
megahertz.
All of them.
It's Friday the 13th, y'all. There are no rails.
COVID.
Max.
This train is jeeping it off road.
See, you already got the COVID. You opened the box and got it immediately.
Oh, geez.
That's fast acting.
No DCA meetup this weekend.
No, just Dong lives matter.
Dong
Good
lives.
man. Shink, you are on point, man. I love it. Every time, man.
Dong lives.
Good stuff.
I have somebody that's been patiently waiting to make an announcement.
Oh snap!
Oh, we had to get past all of that.
It's
talk.
announcement time?
Yeah, we
Do
had
it.
to get. I had to make her wait.
Do it.
Took you long enough. Jeez.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Attitude.
I have to like squat.
Some lip service here. Jeez.
Does this work?
Yes, that's you can see yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you say it?
Yeah, I just want to say, buy Bitcoin, buy the cost, hodl it,
Yeah.
kind of all. Like, except, don't
Uh-oh.
forget, merch, doja.com. Also, like, subscribe, share, copy link, save it forever.
Mm,
Save
I don't
it
ever
for-
tell her to do this all this extra stuff.
for as long
It's
as
just
the
supposed to be the
YouTubes will
house.
have us, we'll be here.
As long as YouTube.
Oh wait!
Hold
I'm
the
being
link.
scooted.
Oh, jeez.
I just realized, I'm kind of a mini sponsor.
Oh, you
I
should
always
get paid.
say,
Promoter, mini promoter.
okay, sure,
Yeah.
like whatever. Like,
You
I
get
always
paid, too, right?
come like, I'm a
Hey.
mini sponsor.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Later. Trying to take too much credit over there.
You better give her $5 more a week in allowance.
No suit this week, slacker. Yeah, she needs like a Bitcoin suit. She's coming with like a big Bitcoin, like buy Bitcoin, buy the cost,
Yeah.
hodl it.
I'm gonna make her a Bitcoin
And then
and
have
friend
her like
suit.
have her turn, and on the back it'd be like a Dogecoin, like a Doge Lord.
Are you trying to show us a shit stain on your shirt? What is that?
Be your own bank. It doesn't want to
Your
show
own
up.
bank.
Yeah.
Oh,
Private bank.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
This is like a shirt that my mother gave me.
oh wow.
Nice. That's a good mom gift. I'll take it.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though it's like,
That's solid.
yeah. So I have no idea what it's. Dark Coin IO, but
Sounds like a scam.
I like the overall shirt. Be your
Sounds
bait
like
on
Is
a-
this still around?
I don't know.
Wait, when did you get that shirt?
It was a while ago.
I'm on CoinGecko right now. Dark
Sounds
coin.
like ghost coin to me.
I'm looking it up right now too.
Dark coin.
It says dash.org.
Yeah, no dark coin on CoinGecko.
It's
It's dash. It changed to dash.org.
So it's Dash.
Yep.
The original Dash. Original Dash. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. If I'm not mistaken. Original Dash originally was Dark Coin, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go.
be your own bank.
Push the button, Max.
Yeah. Dark Coin to Dash. The 5-year fight to rebrand a privacy coin. So yes, that is true. So you have a shirt from Dash before they were Dash.
Damn,
Oh,
I got an OG
that's a
shirt.
collector's edition, bro.
You need to get that
You
thing
better quit wearing
signed
that.
by the founder.
You
Right.
need to quit wearing it, man. That's gonna be worth some money.
Oh yeah.
And then sign it from GPU Jesus.
Right.
GPU Jesus,
GPU Jesus. Be your own bank, says GPU Jesus. It's fitting because Dash is a mineable cryptocurrency.
Right.
Mm.
But too
Yeah, I
bad
found
it's
some-
like such ASIC bound mineable cryptocurrency that the moment that Bitmain decided that we're gonna flood the whole market with these Dash miners, Dash never recovered.
They pulled a Tiger King. I will never financially recover
Hold
from
the
this.
Tiger King.
I will never financially recover from this.
They put so much pressure on the mining side that all the miners need to recoup what they spent on the miners.
What is recoup?
Right.
RO.
What is ROI for $200?
Right, exactly.
The off-putting insurance. We insure when the sky's falling.
What is
The sky ever
Bitcoin for 1,000 Satoshis?
Right.
Yeah. It's a real low one because it's everyone knows Bitcoin is.
Can't wait till the day McDonald's turns the dollar menu into the Satoshi menu.
Oof.
I'm waiting for that day. I think we'll see it in our
Go
lifetime.
get a
too.
McGangbang with some sats.
It's highly possible we'll see it in our lifetime. Man.
Very possible.
Maybe in the next 4 years.
Maybe not.
More
that
like a
soon.
10-year plan.
Yeah. Maybe
Shanks
we'll
says
see.
DCA for 100, Alex.
My wife told me that he passed. My first reaction was, I hope Colonial Penn paid.
Yeah.
Right.
All the dust.
Like, I grew up watching Alex, okay? I like Jeopardy. I'm wondering what's going to happen to the show. Will there be a new host?
I'll replace it with some other
I
someone else who is no longer a TV star.
I hope
How
not
they have everywhere
because I mean look at the Price is Right.
Yeah, that's
It's
kind of what I was
butchered.
going with.
It's butchered.
It's never
An
the
old
TV
name,
stars
you know?
who they put
It's
back
not quite butchered. I wouldn't say butchered. It's just different. It's got a different
That'd
flavor.
be like
No,
if you
it's
changed one of the
butchered.
Simpson characters' voices at this point.
Right.
Like,
Change Bart
this is-
Simpson's voice.
Yeah.
now.
I'll tell you one thing. Having gone to the Price is Right twice,
Joe Rogan. Now that'd make it interesting.
Right.
That's
oh,
for sure.
did you guys see the Joe Rogan meme? As Joe Rogan is president, only form of media is his podcast.
Yeah. Joe Rogan for Prez and Kanye for VP, or
Yeah.
The meme was hilarious.
Joe Rogan for Prez. Rogan 2021.
Next year.
No, because they're gonna rerun,
Right.
yeah, they're gonna.
and he's just gonna throw it. Everyone's gonna be like, Joey. He's gonna be that write-in.
Yeah, our New
Everyone's just
Year's
gonna
gift
write
is
in
they're
Joe
gonna wipe
Rogan this
2020 off the record books.
Yeah, just go ahead and
Like,
skip
see
it.
you 2020 later.
Just forget that ever happened.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna get rid of this here. Just sweep
Whenever
it
they
under the
say
rug, it's
roaring
fine.
20s, this is what they're gonna refer to from now on.
Yeah, the Rogan 20s.
Can't tell if that'd be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah,
Make sure both, maybe.
Right, everybody be walking down the street like Snoop Dogg for shizzle my nizzle.
What? No way. Yashnik says they'll be.
I just quit yesterday.
His city will be naming a new municipal library after him. After Joe Rogan? Really?
Alex, I think
After Alex? Well, I mean, Yashnik said Joe
that would make
Rogan.
more sense if it was named after Alex.
I don't know. Joe Rogan's pretty awesome.
Right.
Yeah, but a municipal library,
pretty unfair.
library is where you go to, learn something, get education.
Trying to say that Joe Rogan doesn't give you educational information?
You didn't win prize money by being smart on Joe Rogan's show.
Trebek. Man, that conversation was so long ago. Yashnik, that was the beginning of the show. Man,
Gosh, Nick, did you just wake up?
you just like brought that out of nowhere again. That's
Right.
cool though.
It's a thing of pride for him. Let him be. It's okay.
Right. He
Canadian.
might be
It's okay. Oh my
on that on his 5th Canadian beer. You know.
Oh, some Molson Ice.
He's celebrating.
He's celebrating.
Got to get that Molson, bro.
Never mentioned that. You were talking about Alex Trebek earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the reason he's saying
Named
that
Yashnik.
Yashnik is saying the library is going to be named after Trebek
Yeah, it's
because
because
Trebek
we're
was from
talking.
his town.
Yeah.
All right. Context.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a good dude. I didn't say he wasn't a good dude.
Right.
He's a terrible person.
Yeah, seriously, he will be missed. As far as game show hosts are concerned and whatnot. He was classic.
Quack.
Jinx.
I said it first. You can't jinx it. I already said it. Has to be the same time.
No, man, you just heard the lag.
Has
That's all
to
you
be
heard.
the same time.
My just because you think your ping is better than mine. It's not.
I know it is. I'm just saying.
I don't care.
You
if
might
you're the one
think so,
streaming
but
it.
even I heard Mikkel before you did.
Hey, I got
Yeah.
the biggest rubber peen you ever seen.
Whoa.
It's called Dong.
He's got a
My
bigger
dong.
dong.
Sorry. My
Right.
rubber dong.
He's got a 9 dBi dong. Don't play with that little 6 dBi thing you got going on over there.
That's a 1.3, I believe.
No way.
That's
the
the
stock?
ones that come with the.
John
Wow.
Germain. I've
That's a tiny dong.
It's
I
not
know
very big,
people
but what do you expect for
who-
free, right? You got to pay for the big ones.
John Germain's got a question here. He's like, he thought that Windows 10 couldn't see more than 8. That is true natively. It's just, for stability wise, it'll see 8 stable. You start going past that, you might boot it up one day and one of the GPUs doesn't turn on, and then you gotta turn it off, cycle it back on, and then it'll pop back up. It'll do between 11 and 12 depending on your motherboard. Just like natively Linux does 12 GPUs, but with a custom configuration, custom kernels, you can get them up to 16 to 21.
Very nice. Make a 21 PCI Express motherboard.
I mean,
Yeah,
I have the 19, but you
Yeah.
got to have mining specific GPUs on there and stuff like that, and a certain configuration.
So
blah,
like
blah.
regular over-the-counter ones don't work.
No.
GPU mining only.
Yeah, they've got to be the mining specific.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so like
The ones that are like that they even cut out the extra little 1x slot and they go straight for just the USB plug-in straight into the board. The ones that are like the 20 pluses, they just cut down to straight USB and cut out the buy one ports.
That's on the 21. The 19.
That's what I said.
Oh yeah,
that's what I was saying.
The 19 has got the buy ones.
But the 20 pluses they knocked down to just the USB ports.
Right.
So
because like
they just stacks them in there.
Yeah, because like the problem is whenever you've got like the 19 GPU
stack
board,
them deep.
Sell
them cheap.
The buy one adapters, like they get a little loose in the buy one slots. You'll have like goofy, weird, random issues just from that.
Well, there was a few boards where they would create some slack if they pulled too far, and if two of those buy one ports touch, it'll short.
Oh, that's out. Like how the H110s are. If you populate all 12
they're so
on there,
close to each other, you have to like
just wrap them with electrical tape.
Yep, that was a big trick for a while. Because if they touched, man, if those tips touch, it's game over.
Or you can just go through there and sand them down.
The tips. Hey,
tips touch, man. You gotta cover the tip, man. Otherwise, it's just no good.
Right. Otherwise, you're sanding everything down before you plug it in.
Yep. Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
And dongs, man. Gundy over there with his dong.
I think Gundy wants to hear the announcement. He's spamming the FAs in the chat right now. Who else wants to hear the announcement?
Everybody does.
Who wants to hear it?
Everybody, duh. How many of us have to say it?
DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So sensual. I loved it.
Every time I have to get on the PA speakers at work, everybody's like, "You should do radio."
Yeah, no, I get told this every live stream.
A YouTube channel.
Right. YouTube channel, come watch me every Friday.
Podcasts, all the podcasts in the world.
Good stuff. I love it. I love it. Absolutely FA it. Now Chris needs to get that dang computer working.
I know,
right?
I bought another screen so I could have actual two screens for the computer. You know, but now I got to use the laptop again.
We're gonna have to Zoom call this weekend, man. What are you doing tomorrow?
We have to find another motherboard.
It's a Saturday that I'm working. I work tomorrow. Every other Saturday.
Let's track him. Let's track him down a motherboard. That'll work with that processor. I'm pretty sure they're cheap now.
AM3 pluses are not cheap.
Still?
Yeah, no. It's like you're looking at like on probably.
Yeah, we were actually looking them up.
Yeah,
it's closer to Black Friday now, though.
Yeah, but they don't make AM3 anymore, really. Like, there's only like 3 available.
Look at them used. Pull up Facebook Marketplace.
Oh no! Don't do that. That's a bad idea.
I mean,
horrible idea.
There's no Craigslist isn't an option anymore.
What happened to Craig?
What?
Facebook got him, man.
Facebook
they bought him out.
Go on Craigslist now. See what you're gonna find. Hardly nothing. Nothing but ads.
Right.
Facebook ads, yeah.
It's just nothing but ads on Craigslist.
Craigslist is where you may or may not see hookers.
So you may or may not go to die.
Right.
You gotta go to Backpage for those.
Yeah, I don't know. I've used Facebook Marketplace for computer stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
like
all
local?
the time. Oh yeah.
You get stuff
I
that
have
works?
sold majority, like all my mining hardware that I had, I sold like the majority of it all locally.
Now, what kind of motherboard do I need to look up?
And I got
AM3.
I got more for mine selling it locally.
AMD AM3.
And I didn't have to pay to get like packing and ship it. Just go and drop it off. It's way better.
Looks nothing
Right.
like what you got in my computer.
Right, it's
It's
like
Facebook, so it sucks.
Yeah, it's not going to.
Right, otherwise you got like other places like Letgo.
Or eBay.
They still have new Sabertooth 90 FXs, but there are R3s, I think. But you don't want to buy one of those.
I got
It's very
there's
expensive.
an Asus AM3 Plus ROG motherboard.
There you go.
There you go.
Asus ROG motherboards are good. I rock one of those.
That's
I love my ROG strips.
there's one for 90 and one for 115.
Not bad.
As long as it takes DDR3,
As long as it takes what?
DDR3.
Yeah.
the memory has to be DDR3.
You lag really bad, Gundy.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
And your picture is like gone to crap.
The wife is
ROG
probably
crosshair.
changing her stream over.
It says it's a ROG Crosshair V Formula Z ATX gaming motherboard.
Yeah, she just posted one in the chat. ASRock motherboard, ATX DDR3,
Oh,
AMD, $139.99.
Yes, Nick. I don't know.
Oh,
what?
yeah, Schnick.
Is
Yes.
that the one?
It's an ASRock motherboard. Though.
Yeah. Not very keen on the ASRock.
Not for motherboards.
They're back in the day,
And
sure.
graphics cards.
ASRock back in the day, they were good, but newer stuff,
I mean, it is an AM3, so
no. I'm
It is,
talking
it is a
older.
viable contender. Because it's hard to find stuff, I guess.
yeah.
Good job, Yash.
Thank you. I will be saving that and looking for it.
Yes, Nick.
Good, yeah, Schnick.
Yes, Nick. Yes, Nick. Yes, Nick. Yes, Nick. Yes, Nick. Yes, Nick.
You and your echo effect over there.
It's too funny.
You gotta drop it in sometimes. You just
for
can't
the
talk with
peoples.
it on. It's really annoying if you talk while it's on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, what did that guy just say? I don't even know.
He said a lot of things. I don't know what it was though.
He said something smart, and then he ended it with "That's the meaning of life," and I didn't get it.
No. I'll never get it. I'll never understand.
Dropping knowledge bombs all
Right.
day.
I just need to have a list of like the motherboards that would actually work for what we got here.
AM3.
And 3 plus DDR3.
Don't get micro. Yeah, they're ATX. That would be the form factor.
Yeah, don't get micro ATX boards.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you get like a quarter of the speed.
Ouch.
Do you?
Yeah, they
They
cut.
dumb it down like that?
Oh.
I thought they just chopped the rest of the PCX.
They've got
Usually,
a
yeah.
different north and south bridge.
Ooh. That's no good.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Yeah,
got
the
pants, I gotta go.
form factors. They're the communication lanes between the RAM and the processor aren't as good. It's like, yeah, they dumb it down everywhere they can.
I don't know if that helped it, Gundy. It's making it worse.
Right? Print that money.
Print it. Ugh. Spinning Bitcoin. Awesomeness.
As
Not
it
bad.
glitches.
Yeah.
For that, oh, look at that mining after dark.
Tomorrow, guys. 8 o'clock. Central Standard Time.
Cool standard time.
Which you'll find me and Nim on tomorrow. We'll talk about some cool mining stuff.
Oh yeah.
Just so y'all know. That'll be a thing. Then yeah. If anybody has any questions, now would be the time. Go ahead and shoot those in. Ask who can answer them. Looks like we're probably going to lose Gundy.
He's getting a drink. Yeah, it's just like 9 p.m. Eastern, best time.
It's an okay time. It's okay. Just okay.
Right.
Hey, 6 p.m. Pacific is the best because that means I only have an hour left of work.
Yeah, that's pussy standard time.
It messed up my sleeping schedule for like a couple of days time.
Yeah. Out in California.
Yeah, in California. Yeah. Woke up really early and I was like, why is it like 3 o'clock in the morning? And I was like, because normally it's just like 8 o'clock right now. Not really.
Oh yeah, it threw my sleep schedule so far out of whack.
I'm getting up and it's not daylight. Go back to sleep. I can't.
I'm wide awake. Last day,
dude, that still happens.
Sleep
that
in
happens
a little
to me.
bit. Last day, you sleep in a little bit, and then you're like, "Oh God, I gotta go back home now." I just screwed
Dude,
up
I'm
my
so
whole week.
used to waking up at 1:45 in the morning. I still wake up like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right, but if you went out to Georgia now, you would be waking up at like 11 p.m.
You'd wake up so early because it'd be 4 hours. 4-hour difference between you.
No, he'd be waking up
No,
later.
3 hour.
I'm saying it's a 4-hour difference between
Right.
him and Gundy's
No, but
time.
it would be 4 in the morning if I woke up at 1:45 California time. It'd be 4:45 in the morning out in Atlanta, Georgia.
Ugh.
Ugh, that's gross.
Oh, Nefarious says, "Are you joining me next week for the 6800 launch stream, NIM?"
Like, are you talking
Going in
about
line and waiting?
sitting in line doing that?
I say that's one of the only ways to get the 6000 series is going to the store. But they're about to lock us down, so are we gonna be able to go get them?
Right.
But
Chicago's
is the
locked.
lockdown already happening?
Yeah,
Depends on your
locked
state.
down.
Depends on your state. Ohio's locking down. Pennsylvania's locking down. Our state's going red currently, so we'll probably lock down by next week.
They voted Republican?
Duh.
Illinois is funny. You have Chicago, blue. Everywhere else, red. But it's
State.
a
Well,
blue
same
state.
thing with California.
But it's a blue state.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
He says, "I need 2 cards." So yeah, you're going to wait in line. But if you're on lockdown, you ain't waiting in line for jack crap.
Right.
You can wait out of state.
Go to a state that's not on lockdown.
Right.
Yeah. Wait there.
Like, where are you from? Oh, Illinois. Why are you here? Oh, our state's on lockdown. I can't wait. I
I
can't
need
wait
card
outside.
now.
I can't wait outside. So I came to your state to wait outside for your cards.
But no, seriously, California, it's a red state except for Los Angeles and San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. But no, as in going red as in like COVID. A lot of our schools are going virtual are going
Yeah.
back virtual.
Yeah. Because they
They made
realized
the
that
switch.
people get
Today was
sick
the last
because
day.
They're kids. Kids are ground zero.
Chicago is locked, but Westmont isn't.
Ooh.
You can go by towns. I mean, I guess it.
Different cities
Yes.
have different lockdown rules, I guess.
Yeah.
You can thank the mayor for that.
Yeah. Mayor Lightfoot. You can go protest and loot everywhere you want except my block. I'm gonna have cops there.
And I'm gonna raise the bridges so you can't get to downtown.
Right.
Have fun. Uh-oh.
So funny.
Did somebody flush the toilet? Because that's what it sounded like.
No, that's
It's a popo copter. It's a ghetto bird.
Ghetto bird.
Ghetto bird's flying overhead, guys. Gotta be careful. They're gonna think that all the mining rigs are like a grow operation or something.
Right.
We heard that DCA Adventure was rated F for fucking awesome.
I mean, they're like, that's a lot of heat. Yep. Making Bitcoin.
Right, hot off the press, man. You want freshly minted?
Stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, dude, I'm interested to see the launch of the cards, that's for sure. We'll talk about that tomorrow for sure. I would like to talk about that tomorrow. Because I want the new AMD card.
One of them at least.
Where the hell did Gundy go?
I told you he was having issues.
Right. He's gone. He's gone.
He was having connection issues. You want a 3080. I mean, I never wanted a 3080. I want 3070 Ti. 16 gigabytes of GDDR6X now, anyway.
Yep.
That's what I want. But I'm never gonna get it. So if I can get my hands on an AMD card first, then that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Right.
Will I be upset? For sure. But I like AMD cards, so I will not be unhappy. It'll turn my my main PC into an all AMD computer. So I mean,
Yeah,
just get off my bum.
I'm not big on AMD GPUs. Never have been. They don't disappoint me with their bad drivers every time, though.
Yeah, you just gotta know how to play with it.
Yeah,
Being too rough with the dongle.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Gotta be a little bit more gentle.
Now you sound like an Apple fan trying to make excuses of why their shit's broke.
I will not wait until Intel's new CPU next year. I have never went back to Intel after was it Anthon 2 when the quad cores came out and then the 8 cores came out. I never went back.
No.
Never. Except for on the mining rigs.
Because they were cheap.
Because they're dirt cheap, like $10.
You almost never hear about Intel anymore.
Because they make processors.
Right.
It's always NVIDIA or AMD. You don't hear about Intel.
They make CPUs that Intel makes CPUs that are good at single tasks. Where AMD is like, give me all the work. Thank you. And then their GPUs are like, whoa, slow down. You're trying to expect too much off of me. It's launch day. Give me 4 months. Then we'll game.
Max Wolf's just saying 6,800 mining estimates are all over the place. He goes, Did you guys see the crazy estimates of over 100 mega hashes? They are crazy. I think 90 mega hashes is very easily achievable.
They should
my personal
mine
opinion.
Just like a 3070.
I think they're gonna stay. I think the 3080s or the 6080s, 6090. You know, they're gonna stay. I think they're gonna compete.
They're using GDDR6, not the 6X, so they're not gonna catch the performance bump off of bin chips.
I mean, Nvidia's not getting the bump off it right now either. So
we'll have to see about that. How AMD comes out with theirs.
So Nvidia, there is so much on the table.
Oh yeah,
that GPU has so much on the table, and none of it's being used.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's definitely 90-ish.
Max is like, I'm with them on this.
I think 90-ish.
He believes in the GPU, Jesus.
Gonna be achievable.
I honestly
100 over 100 definitely not.
If you're seeing 80 mega hash, between 75 and like 87 mega hash on the 3070s. That's GDDR6. 6. The 6X is getting you into the 90s.
A little bit extra push.
Right. So that's
I'm hoping that they can utilize this
because if you're
Infinity Cache situation to make up for the difference. But
your
you do
motherboard,
that, your motherboard and CPU have to support that.
right?
So
And
you have to have
that
all of the right circumstances.
That means that on a mining rig, you're not catching that bump. No way.
And I don't think it'll go. You'd have to have like Threadripper status
Threadripper or
to
the
even
new,
support multiple GPUs like that.
Right.
Multiple.
You know
But-
something I noticed?
High hash rates.
When
Power.
when Gundy left, we actually started talking crypto and computer parts and everything. Like we went back
There-
on the rails.
Well,
You're trying to say it's Gundy's fault?
Whoa.
hey man, we saved the technical for mining after dark.
I
Hence
know.
the advertisement for the last 5
They
minutes.
were asking questions, so I was answering questions.
I implanted the seed to change the narrative. If you notice,
I'm done talking about mining stuff. I'll wait till tomorrow.
Right.
Gundy's the
Jermaine's
reason we
like-
have a swear jar in the first place.
John Germain's like, Intel's Rocket Lake will outperform. I'm not really sure about that. They've
Maybe
gotten
in the newer
complacent.
series CPUs,
They've gotten
'cause-
Intel's gotten complacent. They have been the top dog for so long. They're now the Goliaths. Goliaths move too slowly.
yeah,
AMD
they're not
is
even trying anymore.
AMD is hungry. They want to have that #1 slot, for even if it's only for a year. They want it. Now you're going to see innovation coming out of them. That's why you're now seeing that Intel just had nails drived into their coffin for at least a year. They've got major catch-up to do. Now it's like, do I think that Intel is a bad processor? No, it's a great processor. It's just not going to outperform AMD anytime soon.
I don't know, man. I've always been a AMD fanboy when it comes to processors.
Oh, so have I. 13 years going strong. I have
it's
yet to have an
ever
issue.
since, yeah.
But I don't use their GPUs. Their GPUs are god-awful.
Game, I highly agree. Ever since I bought my 1080, I love it.
Oh, yeah. Night
1080
and day
Ti is
difference.
awesome.
3 months, AMD
Yeah.
is done. Man, we're talking about all this stuff tomorrow. I'm not talking about it anymore.
No more
Gotta
Mining
kill
After
it.
Dark.
They're killing me. Yeah, Snake.
3 months, AMD is
Oh,
done.
John Germain's like, EVGA ICX 3080, bad coil line. I'm sorry,
Oh,
but
come on,
AMD's
yeah,
had
shit.
issues with their coil line for, God, since the 480.
Get on here. We need to get like
sounds?
we need to
I
get
don't
like
know.
we need to get like Yashnik and Savage on here, like just sit here and just like chat about all
Yeah,
this.
come on, man. That's what
argumentative-
Friday.
I meant for like tomorrow.
Right.
Not
like
for
an
the day.
actual, debate on computer parts and processors.
About how we all feel.
Right.
Just-
Spill out
just
your,
a
and
computer-
spill
we'll-
out your
Then we'll
computer
find
emotions.
out. Then we'll find out that GPU Jesus is right again.
Believe.
Well, who has the biggest
Believe
rubber
in it.
dong is what I want to know.
I mean, right now you do, but right now your dongle is bigger.
And he believes in the GPU Jesus.
But no, I actually think a free for all, a computer part and mining rig, free for all is actually not a bad idea.
I mean, that's what we do normally. We can talk about that.
Right.
Yeah, but when you have
we'll
somebody
talk
saying-
about that and some LN2 pots.
Yeah, but when you
Fired
have
up.
somebody on
Such
Team
hash rates.
Intel, somebody on Team AMD, and somebody on Team NVIDIA, I mean, come on,
think
that's going to be
anyone's
a
gonna
nice
be on
discussion
Team
going on right there.
Intel over here, though. I think most of us here have AMD processors, if I'm not mistaken.
It's like the only thing Intel's good for is going into a cheap mining rig.
Oh, yeah.
sell around
Because they're cheap.
Sell around processors with the 3990 or the 3930 or the 3900.
They're cheap and by the abundance.
Oh my god, yeah.
Thousands of them out there.
all
Millions.
those weak-handed miners all selling their equipment.
All those old like workstation computers that just had run-of-the-mill POS.
What do you think about
CPUs.
the new Switch and the ETC, man? You can put your 3 gig cards back on it.
Yeah, so well, they're switching the whole algorithm.
Right.
They're making their whole new ETC hash algorithm.
See, I just want somebody to come out with the patch.
And they
for that.
will-
John
have
Germain's like, I'm an
40
Intel
gigabytes.
fanboy over there. It's like,
Have him on the show.
dude,
There you go.
I have
That way
no
you have all
issue.
three.
I have no issues with Intel, really. I do not. I just don't like the price to performance on them.
Are pricey, man.
Oh my god, yeah, you're paying a premium to have their stuff. It's like, and then their generational leaps. We're gonna give you 14 nanometer again, and it's just slightly been better. Be happy. Thank you. Go on and so forth and game.
Go on and collect the dollars. Thank you.
But it's like it was whenever the 2990 WX Threadripper came out, Intel should have known that they were about to have an issue. And they did nothing. They are still on 14 nanometer. They're talking about 12 nanometer. Where AMD's talking 7
Always
nanometer.
talking about it.
Yeah.
AMD's talking
Always.
7 nanometer coming soon. Sorry.
It just goes back to the Apple philosophy. Just change it just enough to where people will think it's cool and buy it every year.
You know, the only thing that I will give Apple credit on, and it's something that like made everybody enjoy their laptops, was solid state RAM. I mean, solid state memory. They're the memory, but the problem is that they took it to the next step. They're like, we're gonna solder your memory directly on the board. There is no updating it, upgrading it, or data recovery because it's encoded to the CPU on the motherboard.
Yeah, and Lenovo some of that on their cheaper end units the past couple of years. I remember pulling apart an old laptop my wifey had, and I was like, dude, everything's soldered. Like, you literally have to replace the board and all the components on it when you do any kind of swap on anything. Because everything is soldered. You have to buy it as one unit.
Right. But don't worry, Apple still has not fixed their the data line that goes to the keyboard and the screen. The 12-volt rail is still next to the data line going to the CPU, right at the edge of your laptop. So, and it's not waterproof. Don't worry. Corrosion will not be an issue if you accidentally spill a little bit of water on there. It won't kill your Apple laptop, because Apple doesn't think that that's a problem for the last 8 years.
Well, what are you doing spilling stuff on it anyway, you know?
Hey, I'm sorry, but my HP, I can spill stuff on the trackpad, and it's not short
lube
circuit.
life matters, man.
Yeah.
It's
Hold it apart.
it's non-conductive stuff.
This whole conversation about pouring liquids on your computer just reminded me of a movie from the 80s. Who remembers Electric Dreams, where the computer came to life?
No.
Oh man, you're throwing it back.
Hey, that was before my time.
You're probably talking about a
Throwing it back.
really cheesy movie.
It was, but it was still fun.
Yeah, I had my like levels of like B grade movies. The Blob was probably at the bottom.
I haven't seen Blob.
Oh my god, no, those are classics.
Well, what about
I've seen
leprechauns?
No, I gotta find this now.
Feed me,
Oh,
Seymour.
jeez.
Oh,
Feed
Max.
me.
Max says my daughter
Share
just
screen.
dumped a root beer on her keyboard tonight. LOL.
Yep. See, it
there
happens. It happens. There is no reason that you should be putting cables that have data lines next to 12-volt rails that could be accidentally spilled on.
Power and
It'll be
signal
fine.
never should parallel ever. Never.
Hey, don't worry. You spilling stuff on your laptop of an Apple product is the reason that Louis Rothman is in business.
Just luckily it was a super cheap keyboard.
Nice.
Luck out there.
Right? I'd hate to see you actually destroy a nice mechanical keyboard with the cherry caps. Oh.
Are the cherries cherry?
Oh yeah, those are like the ones where you press it, it's like click.
Yeah.
It's like whoa.
You can't type like on a stream because it'd be like,
Oh yeah, click 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 click. Like what the hell is going on?
yeah.
Nothing. Click, 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 click.
I got my Logi combo mouse and keyboard on one USB.
I have one of those ergonomic ones. It's like
A wave.
yeah, it's like a wave. It's got a little wrist pad on there, and everybody in the house hates it but me. And I'm like,
Because you're the only one that's been using it for a while.
Oh no way!
oh, dude, you
You
got.
can't
And
use
just
it.
like
No, I
just, like,
found
pick up an
Electric
ergonomic-
Dreams the movie on YouTube.
You've got to sit there and like game with one of these. Like your
Electric
hands,
Dream.
your hands like a little rotated off to the side a little bit, so like you're not like your hand is actually more comfortable.
Yeah, that carpal tunnel gets rid of that shit.
Oh yeah, the only other ones that like I've looked at and I was like, oh, that looks cool, are the ones that the keyboard actually splits in half and you can stand vertical. I'm like, but that would be like really goofy on the brain trying to go.
Yeah, it also depends on where they split the keys, because a lot of times I just learned that, I got a bigger hand, so I can stretch across both sides, like.
Right.
So my typing style, like I need a regular like flat keyboard, or else I can't do it.
Well, they got those keyboards that stands vertical, and you're like, click, 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 like this.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, that's goofy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It depends on where they split the keyboard, because I might have to change my typing style.
You would have to change your typing style.
Yeah, probably, 'cause they probably separate it on like YHN.
Yeah, they split it like
Right
down the middle. That's how my ergonomic one. I've got like a scrolling bar in the middle of my keyboard.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. I got like a little button. I haven't programmed it to anything because there's nothing to use it with.
When you got Stream Deck, what do you need that for?
Like I had it to where it was volume, but then it was like, no, I accidentally bump it. Now it's yelling at me. No.
It's like, yeah, we're just gonna do this right now.
Right. Ah, my ears are bleeding.
All right, so I just saved and shared the link for you guys. If anybody actually wants to see a classic movie from the 80s where a computer comes to life,
the whole movie's on YouTube.
the whole movie's on YouTube right there. It's in the live chat right there.
There you go.
My favorite part about watching it as a kid, though, was when the computer was having a music duel with the neighbor, because the computer could hear the neighbor's cello through the vent. It was like my favorite part.
I see.
See, I was more of a weird science fan.
I love weird science. I would love weird science, but Electric Dreams just happened to be one of the movies that I watched.
There's a guy that's living in my closet. Oh, you've met Lorenzo.
Check this out, okay? The Superman movie that I had growing up, that I watched for like 18 years, was a VHS that my dad recorded off the TV. That had tape over it, so we couldn't record over it.
Pirate. Pirate net
It was
stuff.
taken off. It was no tape. If you ever wanted to record a movie off of VHS that you couldn't record, just put a piece of tape over the hole in the back of it, and you could record.
Oh no! Then they started putting that the copyright stuff built into it, where it would do like that goofy light to dark stuff. So you needed 2 4-head hi-fi VCRs, and then you were good to go.
Yeah.
Hey man, I've done my fair share.
Oh yeah. But dude, look, the commercials during the Superman movies showed a brand new truck for $6,000.
Yeah, man, that's the way it was in the 80s.
Right.
You know.
It was
we
great.
are.
That's what I grew up with.
$40,000 pickup trucks.
I
Base
owned
model.
like a.
Base model. 40,000.
I had an '81 Camaro at one point, and it had the original sticker from the window on it.
Yeah.
It was like 11 grand.
Nice. Very nice.
And just so everybody knows, that's not because everything's more expensive now. It's because of inflation.
Hey, I still remember buying a
Sit on that rock.
78 Camaro for $1,000. A 78 Camaro.
Oh yeah, I mean, I only paid like I think $1,200 for the car when I bought it. So
I paid $1,000 and then I put a $7,000 632 big block in it.
Nah,
that same motor now is like a $45,000 engine.
Man, where's that car at?
I got totaled.
Oh no.
Yeah. A torrential downpour. 5 miles.
Hydroplane.
10 miles an hour. Slicks with 4-inch wide tires. I was just getting back from a drag race, trying to get it back to the house. I turned the corner and it was just like on ice. Right into a pole.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Damn. That'll teach you to race in the winter, Northerner. Damn.
No, it was the middle of summer.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I sold the motor for everything that I had in the car, so I mean,
there you
I didn't
go.
lose any money.
At least
but,
you didn't lose it, yeah.
But still, I
That's
kind
very
of
rare,
I
man.
kind of cried whenever I opened up my driver door and I saw that right behind the door the light pole hit, and it was shoved in the frame about 7 inches. I'm like, oh, the car's done.
Yeah. Light poles, man. Light poles and trees do not move, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
When you hit them, you will stop.
Don't believe
Guaranteed
us?
to stop. You know,
Right.
once you get past about 8-9 inch like a diameter tree, you're not.
I'm just lucky
stop.
I didn't hit the car that was in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, I would pick tree over car too. you know?
Yeah. Because I didn't have any insurance on that bad boy.
Well, there you go. You know, so.
I just drove it back home with the gnarly dent in there.
Advice.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
Was it like hot? I always hate it, like if you're driving home for a wreck. And it's,
Oh,
like,
dude,
hobbling and, like.
The front tire
Please
was
make it,
the
please
rim
make it,
was
please make
dented. Front rim was bent from hitting the curb. I blew out the slick, but I was only like 5 blocks from my house, so I'm like, I'm gonna go really slowly. We're gonna get there.
Lived at home.
That ended up going into a. It went into a like.
Was that a 10-second car? Close.
It would
11, 12?
it would do between 9.5 to just a little over 10, depending on how it wanted to hook up.
Yeah.
I had no wheelie bars, so I was pedaling the shit out of it.
You don't want to take flight, you know.
Yeah. So it all depended on how it hooked. If I got it to launch really good, I was like a 9.5-second car.
Yeah. A buddy of mine used to do like funny car drags and stuff, so he ended up in the wall one day. Ended up in the hospital for a long time. He never raced after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that stuff's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Even on the track.
Yeah,
Like,
and a lot of these places, a lot of these sponsors don't want to sponsor drag racers anymore because they put the liability onto the sponsors for anything that the driver does on or off the fucking track.
Really?
Because there's been too many guys that are doing street races and
on the side.
Well,
Yeah.
it's no different than them trying to sue gun manufacturers for some idiot shooting up a school.
yeah, but they allowed this to happen to the sponsors. So now if a drag racer, let's say, for whatever reason he gets into a car accident, they're not suing just him anymore. They're going after the sponsorships, even if they were in their own personal car driving down the road, not even racing. So now these sponsors don't want to sponsor the racers like they used to. It used to be I'd be able to walk around at all the shops around town where I'm at, and I'd have them all sponsoring my car. Now they won't touch it because they don't want to chance me. It'll take their whole business with them. It's like, yeah, stupid laws.
No,
Well, it's not the laws. It's the judges that say, you know what, you're right, and they pass it, and it sets a precedent, and then lawyers use the precedent to further
all
the
future
case
cases. Yeah,
in
it's horrible.
other cases.
I mean, it does work out for most people, but it's like a double-edged sword, pretty much.
I mean, I don't see people suing Chevrolet.
For putting out shitty cars for the past 30 years.
And anytime you get in a
60s
wreck,
and 70s, though,
do you automatically sue the manufacturer, or do you sue the person that freaking wrecked your car or their insurance?
Wasn't that
They rarely go after the manufacturer.
Right. You would think that that's how it should be, but no. If you're a drag racer, they go after all your sponsors.
Wow, that's horrible.
Yeah, because they can get more money out of it.
That's exactly how they're looking at it.
Yeah.
And
Even if it wasn't the drag racing car, it was a private car. Like, let's say he got wrecked you in a Prius, okay, and he runs a Camaro, but he wrecked you in a Prius. They're going to go after the sponsors because they can get more money. And the judge that said that's a great idea lays down the hammer, set the precedent.
Right, because the way that the judge ruled it was, this is a professional racer. He should be a professional driver, which would mean that he shouldn't get into accidents.
Yeah, right. No mistakes allowed.
Right. Yes, kitty. What's up, kitty?
Get him, kitty.
My old kitty.
Bite him.
Kitty.
Bite him. Just bite him. Bite him.
No, he won't. He's too cool for that.
Oh, there's a Doge. Is the kitty scared of Doges?
Kitty. All right. Well, it's been almost 2 hours.
Did Mikhail have to go home?
He's probably dealing with some family.
Did he have to go home?
He's probably dealing with some family stuff. I saw him give that kind of look.
Oh, jeez.
So
Go home. I am. Yes, family. What? Oh,
So before we go, we do want to say thank you for being here. Hit that like button, smash it, people. If you haven't already, subscribe. Please share.
Hit the bell
Follow us on
notification.
Twitter. Join us on Discord. There's always something going on in there. Even if we have a quiet moment or whatnot, ask a question, and we will definitely find somebody to help you out with it.
right.
Join us for the tournament because I will be awarding Aeon and OAN Network merch for prizes to places 1 through 5.
First place is getting a large gray hoodie.
Large gray hoodie.
Extra
Well,
large.
that might actually come from a
Oh, it's
different
large.
merchant, okay? My prizes from Doge Lord, it's going to go 5th place is the least expensive prize all the way to 1st, which is the most expensive prize.
That's pretty epic.
Nice.
Right.
Shake my head says yes. I'll never let it die.
Right. It's all about that extra large gray hoodie.
So definitely help us spread the word about the tournament, guys. All right. Anytime you see
Registration will start. In
End of
a
the
couple
month.
November
weeks.
28th, I believe.
Yeah, in a couple weeks because you gotta wait so many days before the actual tournament.
Yeah. PokerStars has a thing about registration wait times and
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. Who knows? Yashnik is definitely the one that's helping us organize it. So we are posting it.
You already got me the black hoodie, bro.
Right. He needs to
I'll
give
take
me.
it.
He needs to
I'll
give
take
me
it.
a gray fucking hoodie,
You can
extra
send me
large.
another- You can
That's
send
what
me
was the-
another one.
That
I'm
was
cool with
the
that.
prize. It
Right?
said gray hoodie,
extra
large.
large.
I was salty because I didn't win. I really wanted the large gray hoodie. I appreciate the large black hoodie, you know,
Right,
because
right.
I do wear a large. So the
But your
large is
your other homie here needs an extra large gray hoodie.
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
Extra large.
I don't think y'all will.
I like them
This
comfy.
is a large and it's kind of long, torso wise, not by a lot.
It's because you're a short person.
Yeah, you know,
Get outta
Mikhail's
here.
like 5'7", so you know.
I like being able to have enough
5'10".
room to be comfy,
5'10".
or put a small little midget inside and keep her warm.
God,
Uh,
so rude.
How is it rude? I'm making a
Join
joke
that
about
thing.
my daughter. She's tiny.
yeah,
No, I wasn't talking about that.
so if we don't get locked down all next year, when DCA Adventure Meetup?
Dude, as soon as like we feasibly can.
I was actually talking with a buddy at work today. He was
Flights are cheap
worried
right now.
about the
Yeah, flights
shutdown.
are cheap. We're not going to California, Chris. You got to leave California.
No. I would be surprised if I would be able to even leave the state.
That wouldn't surprise me.
They've actually
Right.
talked about that, and I think November the 15th. There's a lot of new implementations going on. You might want to check your state.
Look, if they're going to shut things down, I would expect airlines to close. I would expect borders to be shut down because they want to contain everything. It's like,
But they're not
sorry,
going
sir.
to.
Nope.
It'll be paid
We
for
say
by
that.
the government with money borrowed from the banks.
You got to think they were supposed
Money
to
that-
shut
money
everything
that we
down
printed.
at the beginning of the year. 4
What's
weeks,
our dollar
four weeks to
shit?
flatten.
Yeah,
the
but we
curve.
had a Republican president too.
It didn't matter.
If next year with a Democratic president,
He will.
do you think he
He can't-
won't try to stop people
January
at the border?
20th,
Can't-
we will be locked down again.
he
I
can't.
guarantee it.
He
If he's
cannot
enough.
order
4 weeks.
that.
The lockdown would be worse
No,
because they can get away with it.
till
The
summertime.
president cannot order a mandated
I
lockdown.
know what he can't order, and it doesn't matter when you have a Democrat in office
Yeah,
surrounded by Democratic governors.
they're gonna show up at your doorstep with guns and shit.
They gonna force them in your house.
It's not gonna be pleasant. Let's just put it that way.
Anyway, enough of the
I'll-
politics.
we'll-
We're trying to
we'll
sign
leave
off
on-
here.
We'll leave on that note.
Right.
That's a rough one. That's just gonna open a whole new can of worms for a lot of people.
Move to Yashnik. You
You
got
can't
some.
even move
You got
to
some rooms
Canada.
for us, Yashnik.
No,
Canada's not even allowing U.S. citizens.
I can't bring my
actually,
guns
I
to
wouldn't.
Canada, though,
I
right?
wouldn't want to go to Canada too. I mean that's a half a communist country.
It's close. Yeah. And I don't think they like
I'd-
guns either, do
I'd
they?
go to Mexico. I want to go. where people are saying that
Crowder
it's
wouldn't even go back
dangerous.
to Canada.
They say that Mexico is dangerous. It sounds like the perfect place to be.
Yeah, open carry all day.
Right?
Man, yeah. So we'll see y'all tomorrow night
Right. With all that mining hardware.
for a lot of mining.
Guys,
You can
Exposed
keep the beeper.
circuitries.
definitely
Like,
join
down
the
helium.
affiliate program on
Down
Dogelord.
helium.
There are some big things
Plug it
happening
in
with
before it floats
Dogelord
away.
right now.
Yeah,
Right.
You're gonna float away. Hey, just the insider
Doge
tip.
Lord, though.
If you can get a local cluster of those, they're quite nice.
Yeah.
Are you saying it's profitable?
It is
Maybe.
under the correct circumstances. Yes.
They are kind of free, so
Yeah, I mean,
You're not risking anything.
Right.
shit, I'll take $40 a week for free.
And you never know, the 5 weeks of Christmas giveaways that we were talking about might still happen.
Oh, there you go. It is December in a couple weeks, isn't it?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Man, this 2020 crap just needs to end, I guess.
Go ahead and get out of here.
Right.
Stick with 2020.
Right.
Unless we shut down, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
They already did that out here. There's no more Thanksgiving.
I know. I feel bad
canceled.
for you, man.
It's canceled.
Like,
Did
Chicago
they
was first
quarantine
one.
the
They're
turkeys?
like, nah, we're done. Sorry, shut her down, bruh. Shut her down.
Closing
We don't
down.
need
We're
none of
closing
this
down early for the rest of the
commerce.
year.
Fuck that shit.
Right. This is just a sacrifice you have to make.
Yeah.
But don't worry. You can be a part of the protest and a political movement. It's okay. COVID does not go there. There
Don't
in
worry.
Walmart.
Yeah.
It does not go there.
I have people shop for my own groceries, and I live behind a 10-foot fence, so fuck y'all.
I hide my basement just like Biden.
Isn't it weird that the pools are shut down and the pools are filled with chlorine that kill viruses?
I know, right?
Chris, come on, man. When they leave the liquor stores and the abortion clinics open, it's not about our health. So, like, this has nothing to do with saving lives, okay? I'm just gonna throw that out there.
It's all about control.
That's right, 100%. They want to know if you can be controlled,
Right,
hands
right.
down.
They want to know how compliant you are.
Yep.
And they're finding out right now.
And with that,
Who isn't?
right,
Strap
right.
in,
We'll
ladies
see
and
y'all
gentlemen.
tomorrow.
Right,
We're in for a
right.
wild ride.
We will see you all on the next one, guys. Yo.
Peace out, guys.
Later, guys.
Bye, 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 bye.